Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we talked about the we talked about the presidential primaries yesterday. We're going to talk about down ballot primaries today, and this one's going to be kind of interesting. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Pennsylvania elections, which will be happening in November. You'll think, oh, it's just Senate election. Well, here's the thing Pennsylvania also has a couple races that, like the treasurer race and the attorney general race. And we're going to be taking a look at those two races. Also, when it comes to the primaries. So let's take a look at, as you know, the United States Senate race, and it's very, very easy to see the results. Bob Casey Jr. is running unopposed. He won 100% of the popular vote, a million votes in the Democratic primary, quote unquote, which wasn't because he was the only figure on the ballot. But we can confirm that Bob Casey Jr. has won a million votes unopposed. So that's what we can confirm right now. David McCormick. Let's see. Now, David McCormick won 872,000 votes. And a lot of people say, okay, David McCormick, he's not that really good. And reason of that being, look at, he hasn't even won a single poll. And that is a concern. A lot of conservatives don't like David McCormick, mainly because this guy is affiliated with the Bush administration, more of a neocon rhino administration that notoriously was known for the lies and the attempts to get in to pursue the Iraq war. So as a result, yeah, this guy was a part of the Bush administration. This guy's also a rhino. So it's very hard to vote for him. Pennsylvania Republicans are saying, oh, wait, maybe we get some liberals to vote for us. No, it really does depend. I think Bob Casey is more liberal than McCormick. Believe it or not, his father, who was governor, was actually pretty conservative to the point that he was anti-abortion. Um, ultimate anti-abortion, where the Republican Party had to nominate a liberal to take him out in one gubernatorial election, in which um, Casey won in a landslide. So that was senior Casey, Bob Casey Sr. But Bob Casey Jr. is not following the path of his father. He's branching up to more liberal and more progressive politics. I would definitely say he's more of a centrist, but yeah, I would say definitely he's not really a not like his father, and I know he would disagree, but I mean, Casey would know his father best. He's probably a centrist. He's probably has some left wing views, but to the point where um the Republican Party, a conservative party, had to nominate a liberal and future Democrat Party member to take out your conservative father. That's not good. That's not good. I would say it's good. But yeah, the what's not good is it's clear that his father is way more conservative than Bob Casey Jr., as we can all see. So we talked about the Republican and Democratic primaries for the Senate. They're not. It's not really much to talk about. there are no maps, although I would love to see one of a map on where the 872,000 people voted. But it is what it is. Doug Mastriano would defeat David McCormick. It's like this this guy's not like, there's no way David McCormick's gonna beat Bob Casey. No way. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Attorney General's race, and you'll see we got Eugene de Pasquale and David Sunday. They are running in the said 2024 Attorney General race. The previous office holder was Josh Shapiro, but of course he resigned to run for the governor's race, in which he won. But then we have Dave Michelle Henry, who is a Democrat. She's not running for the Attorney General's office. So, yes, this is the list of endorsements made in the Democratic primary, as you should see. And you have the map, which you'll see here. And look, if this was and I would say, a primary that really involved, well, I just said you need 50% or some number in order to win, this would automatically advance to a runoff, right? But we'll see. Let's see. I think it's it's De Pasquale. He has an interesting name. I think it's Spanish, but or Catalonian or Basque. I don't know. But yes, you see the votes. Basically, Eugene did best in the western Pennsylvania and receiving votes there, as you can see. You'll see then in second place was Stahlsteimer. He best received votes in the Philadelphia Metro. He didn't really win Philadelphia, RIP, but he did win outer areas. His best performance was in Delaware County right here. He then carried Montgomery, Berks, trying to know my counties here. We got northeast, northeast Pennsylvania. And this one county by Northumberland County. But yes, this is as you know, a I can't even say Eugene victory. A Eugene victory here, guys. In third place is Con Votes, or Joe Con. And Joe Con, he's not, let's see, Joe Con is the, yeah, we gotta go all the way up. It's not even worth it. But Joe Con is the Bucks County solicitor, and of course, he did his best in Bucks County. But he's not even, people in the area know him. But yes, he won Northampton County. He won Lehigh County. He won this county over here. I think it's Carbon County. I don't know. But he also won counties up in northern Pennsylvania. So that is a good performance. He ended up winning 15.7%. Yeah, the key to winning primaries is you need to be from the area of where the most votes are going to be, right? You need to be Joe Con. He wouldn't be getting 15.7% if he wasn't from Bucks County, an area with lots of Democrats, thanks to the Philadelphia here, and along with its neighbors, right? Which happen to also be Democrat voting counties, like Lehigh and Northampton County. They happen to be Democrat voting. So they might be swinging, but they do have a numerous amount of Democrats. It's about populous areas, as you know, that you need to try. You can't be from, like, for a Republican, it would be much harder because you can't be from a very rural area and expect those, like, 15,000 people to go out and vote for you. That's not going to make a dent in the popular vote. You need to be from a populous area here. But we have Kyra Bradford Gray. This individual, I don't know if it's a woman or a guy, but he or she managed to win Philadelphia. As you can see here, Philadelphia in the light blue, light green. Barely, I think it would be ocean green, but yes, definitely it's Kyra Bradford Gray. He managed to get 14.9%. I'm just going to say it's a he because I know I'm going to start using pronouns. And then we have finally, and that's it. Jared Solomon is actually a well-respected, well-known figure according to Wikipedia. And he only got 13.1%. Yeah, he got 126,000 votes, but he couldn't make it on our special map here. That's bad. I mean, this wasn't a race for Jared Solomon. Let's see if there were polls. I don't think there were polls. Yeah, everyone qualified for the Democratic debates. But in the end, DePasquale, who is the 51st Attorney General of Pennsylvania, he is announcing a run once again. Yes. This is his previous results. He did well in rural Pennsylvania over here. It's because that county used to be Democrat. Now it's Republican. Yeah. People say he's weak. People say he's strong. I don't know. He didn't win Bucks. He might win it this time. I don't know. But then there is the Republican primaries, which you guys are probably all waiting for. But yes, David Sunday managed to defeat Craig Williams, who is a federal prosecutor, and also a politician from Pennsylvania's House of Representatives. And I don't know, he's probably a rhino because he seemed to do his best in the metro area. He ended up carrying Delaware County in the end of the day. But yes, Sunday managed to sweep all of Pennsylvania by 70.3% of the popular vote, 574,000 people. So this is honestly going to be very interesting to see if Sunday could possibly defeat DePasquale. Sunday's background, he is a York County attorney. He probably did his best in York County right over here. We'll take a look. Yeah, that was the best county he did well, and you can always tell the county that's the most reddest or such like that is always the county they seem to do their best in. So especially if you're a figure renowned for being in that sort of area. So that is something great enough to be considered. We are making this video very long, so we're going to have to hurry it up. Good thing we have one last race, and that is the Treasurers. I think that was the Treasurers. Hang on. Yeah, that was the Treasurer race. Okay, never mind. We did the Auditors race. What we did was the Auditors. Shoot. Oh. We did the Attorney General's race. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Attorney General. Now let's do the auditor. Stacey Garrity, and she was re-nominated by 100%. She wasn't really running against a legitimate person. She is the incumbent treasurer. Looking down at the primary, you'll see Aaron McClelland. He ended up winning by 54.34% of the popular vote against Ryan Bizzarro. You'll see, McClelland won best in rural areas, despite Bizzarro winning Philadelphia and it's in the metro areas. It seemed that McClelland did his best in the Allegheny County area, which has Pittsburgh, and managed to utilize that area and all the votes around it to win the primary. It wasn't a close primary at all, but counting the rural votes, which not real rural but populous votes over here, this was enough to get McClelland to 54.34%, a 9-point victory against Ryan Bizzarro. Bizzarro managed also to see his best in Erie County, along with the counties below, which are probably away enough from the Erie, but from the northwest part of the state. You have this county over here, Montgomery. You got Delaware counties going in. But yes, we can call this race for Aaron McClelland. As you know, he will be running against Stacey Garrity. I would think Garrity would win, honestly. Who knows? I would like to see Stacey Garrity win because this was a race we won in 2020. And I would like to see Pennsylvania Republicans keep an office, not losing an office. They say it's getting blue. Honestly, I don't want to see that. Who does? So, except for the Democrats, of course. But we're going to go ahead and keep going. The auditor's race. Timothy DeFleur, he is the current state treasurer. If you need to know, he did sweep the whole state, like 49.4%. He ended up carrying Center, Erie, Dauphin, Northampton, Bucks County, barely, which is impressive. But looking at the elections here, you have Timothy DeFleur. He ended up winning the primary by 100%. Very good margin, if I do say so myself, 100% of the popular vote. And you'll see McComb Kenyatta. She managed to win the nomination by 64.2%. Kenyatta counties are going to be in blue, and obviously you should know and see because she utilized the area in the Philadelphia area. You see, she did her best in Philadelphia. She won that area by 80%. Delaware County, 80%. And maybe if, let's just say, her opponent, Pensley, managed to retake Pittsburgh, Center, and the counties around, even Dauphin, she would still probably win the primary. Like, take away areas in lighter blue, because she won 64.2%. That's a lot. That's a huge percent. Yeah, Mike Pensley didn't really do. Yes, they tied in this county right here. But yes, in the end of the day, Kenyatta, who is politician from Pennsylvania's House of Representatives, did her best. This is something good to know. Wait, oh, it's a guy. Okay, never mind. Okay, yes. That happens. So, McComb Kenyatta, once again performing his best. I personally think in the general, if we see like these counties going like for instance, I think conservatives need to look at this this area more. Now, I do think, well, I don't know if Timothy DeFore could win. I don't know. We'll see in the end of the day, but I would like to see him win. But you'll see here what I'm worried about is now a million voters didn't come out and vote for Kenyatta. That's good news. So that's probably why Philadelphia and Delaware counties went aggressively blue, 80%. So that is something to keep in mind, but I wouldn't downplay these results. 989,000 votes in total, didn't get to a million. Very low turnout in this election, but overall, Kenyatta wins by a landslide, even though the map doesn't look like it. But you take a look at Philadelphia and Delaware and its surrounding areas, you'll say, along with Pittsburgh, you'll be nodding your head and saying, yes, that does make sense. So I think we got them all. Did we get them all? All right. It looks like we did. Anyway, what do you guys think with our Pennsylvania results overall? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, see you all in the next political episode.